Hey guys. Hey guys. Happy Tuesday. Come on in. We have a lot to discuss and I am ready. I'm excited. It's been a minute, but come on in the chat, y'all. I am so excited to talk. We have a lot to talk about. It seems like it's some more drama ever since Robin and Juan announced their marriage, okay? Hey guys, come on in. How are you guys? So good to see you all. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. How are y'all doing? Hey, beautiful people, come on in the room. We have James in here, Sierra, Lola, Visual Taste, KB, The Mike Jones, Mrs. Stewart, Kiki Wilson. Come on, y'all. Come on, James Potts the third. So tonight I am drinking some pineapple juice with a splash of Casamigos because I told you guys in the Potomac recap that I am a tequila girl if it's not champagne. So we might be a little bit lit tonight. I don't know what's gonna come out of my mouth tonight. We got some tequila in me. Hey guys, I missed y'all last week too. Thank you. Come on in, y'all. Am I over Real Housewives? I feel like I say that I am, but I'm in so deep. Like this is a real relationship, and I just can't leave the relationship just yet. So I feel like I'm going to ride the Real Housewives wave until the wheels fall off. Like we're in too deep, like I'm not going anywhere. Child, don't say that. You talk about you love Liddy Brooke. Yeah, until I talk too much. Oh, yes. I missed y'all last Tuesday too. I'm sipping on Fireball. Oh, okay. You're going to be real lit with Fireball. Oh, the peach Bellini from Trader Joe's. I love those. Those are so good. Those are so good. Oh, thank you so much, Rita. You're so sweet. Thank you. Trying to give you guys a little Naomi Campbell cheekbone. Okay. But come on in. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's your first live. Well, come in. Welcome. Well, listen, y'all. Robin and Juan tied the knot via People magazine. And we're going to see the actual wedding ceremony on the finale episode. Now, Sunday's episode was what? Episode 15. So I think we have either 2 or 3 more episodes to go until the reunion. But I think that it's just really strange that she really was begging Juan to get back with her and to marry her again, and then for them to not want to have a ceremony, I think is really weird. But they got married, just the 4 of them, her, Juan, and their 2 boys. So God bless. But have you guys seen the newest TikTok scandal where Juan's alleged former side piece has spoken out? Honey, she has the proof. She sent text messages, receipts. She sent the hotel bill, and it says Juan's name. And she pretty much just said that they were together. They stopped talking in I think June or July of 2022. So it's real recent them breaking it off. But if you have not seen it, type in Juan Dixon's affair side piece on TikTok and the whole thing will come up. And I mean, I was in shock. Well, I mean, I wasn't really that surprised, but the side piece is saying that Robin knew all about her, and Robin said that, don't say anything because it's nobody's business. But the side piece says that Robin is well aware, Robin knows who she is. It's a mess. Hey, Trent King, thank you for the super chat. Juan is gross and has been season after. Yup, it is. Yes, it is a shame. It's a shame nobody likes Robin. She needs somebody to steer her out of that toxic situationship. I agree. Don't judge me, y'all. I had a little sip before I started the live. But thank you so much, Trent King. I agree. I think that they're in a very unhealthy, codependent. Now it's a marriage, they're back married again. I think it's a mess. I don't see love between them. I think that they're just comfortable with each other, but I don't see the love part on Juan's part. In my personal opinion, that's no shade. But I think that Robin and Juan should have moved on a long time ago. Hey, James Potts the third, thank you for the super chat. Robin has storyline potential for a season or two, but she will ride for that unfortunate partnership. Yeah, I agree. I think that with this whole mistress thing coming out, she probably will keep her spot as a full-time cast member for season 8, which is really annoying. But I think it's a hot mess. And I do think that Robin is somebody who will hold on till the wheels fall off. Thank you so much for the super chat, Tara. Thank you so much. And welcome to the chat. Hey, DM Rocks, thank you for the super chat. Did you hear about how fans are blaming Sierra, Paige, and Amanda for Danielle and Lindsay's friendship fallout for the season of Summer House coming up? No, I didn't hear about that. Now, when it comes to Summer House drama, I watch Summer House. It's a cute show. Like, if you want to change from Housewives, Summer House is a cute show. But no, I haven't heard about that drama where they're blaming them for Lindsay and Rachel. What's her name? What was her name? It was Rachel? No, Lindsay and Danielle's friendship. I think that Danielle is boring, in my opinion. I think that she could go. I think that Ciara is kind of a little boring too. I saw that they're bringing in another. Oh, Danielle is the black woman, the new black girl who's coming on the show. Oh, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I don't really know all the Summer House drama. I watch the show, but I don't really pay attention to what's really going on outside of the show, if that makes sense. Hey, Lola, thank you for the super chat. This makes sense why Juan and Michael Darby are friends. They both probably pass women around among their guy friends. And that's what the alleged side piece is saying. She claims in the video on TikTok that after she and Juan got done at the hotel, that one of his friends knocked on the door and said that he wanted a turn with her. And she felt uncomfortable, and that's why she ended things. It's a hot mess. I think that it's embarrassing that Robin has to deal with all these women coming out the woodwork with receipts. I mean, actual receipts of them with her man. And again, there's no way that I would be sticking by Juan. I'm not dealing with infidelity. Like, that's just not my portion. That's not my ministry. I'm somebody where if I ever find out, I'm out the door. In the words of MC Deborah, shout out to everybody, I have fun. I don't have an issue starting over again. Like, I don't have an issue being single for a minute and dating again. Like, I don't have an issue with that. I will do it again and again and again before I sit back and let somebody cheat on me. No, thank you. Yes, caught alive. Welcome. Yeah, guys, go on TikTok. If go on TikTok, it's all over TikTok with Juan Dixon's alleged side piece, and she has the receipts. So it's a little 3-minute video, and she was saying that she was going to send this to the Bravo producers, but Robin told her, like, girl, don't do it. And then she didn't want to deal with backlash or folks threatening her, so she chickened out. But now she said she's telling her story, honey. I said, I know that's right. Well, remember, since the reunion was taped this Thursday, and this news is coming out, this news came out today, they're not going to talk about it because the reunion's already been taped. Personally, I really wish that they would stop filming the reunion so early. I feel like the best drama always comes out the week or two before the finale episode. I think that they should always wait maybe 2 weeks before the finale I don't know. I know it takes a while to edit, but I just feel like filming 4 or 5 weeks before the finale airs is too much time, you know? Yeah, exactly. I love myself way more than any man. That's how it should be. Exactly. I believe the side piece, as soon as it came out of Karen's mouth, I believe when they told Karen she looked like her, they was talking about light skin with blonde hair. Yeah, I mean, even though people, even though Karen is known to exaggerate and be dramatic, I do believe that she has some firsthand knowledge that Juan is not faithful. And did you guys remember there was a woman on Twitter when Potomac, when the premiere episode of this season began, right in October? There was a woman who lives in DC, and her tweet went viral. She said, I was just out at such and such restaurant in DC, and as I'm leaving, I see Juan Dixon, and he is clearly on a date with another woman. And she said, I didn't take a picture of him because I didn't want to make it obvious. I didn't want to violate his privacy. And that's fair because it is rude to take a picture of somebody, while they're out and about like that. And she said, but you guys, I'm not lying. I saw him with my own eyes and he was not with Robin. And it was clear that they were out on a date. It's a Saturday night and she's all dressed up. He looks good. So it a lot of people were spotting them all around, him all around DC. So I'm not surprised that he had a girlfriend that he cut it off with in June or July of this past summer. She does favor Karen, just younger. Yeah, I don't think it's an isolated incident either. I thought that Karen, even though I'm always on the fence about Karen because Karen can work my nerves. But I will say, when Karen is funny, she is golden. Like, like Sunday's episode was like, okay, I see why they still keep Karen on because while she doesn't have a storyline, she is funny. Like when Karen starts reading, I mean, it was so good. This was something out of like a sitcom. That's how funny it was. You guys saw my recap. I could not stop laughing. I mean, watching the episode, I couldn't stop laughing. Production with that sketch, like you couldn't make that up. Karen reading Robin and Giselle, she got the both of them, killed two birds with one stone at that lunch table, didn't even break a sweat. I mean, she said, Giselle, shut up. You ain't nowhere near an altar. I died. I said, Karen, this is what I want to see from you. Just, it was so good. Like, she was so funny. That's why Juan's reaction was very different from Eddie and Chris's. I agree. Oh, thank you so much, Chef Don Don. Thank you. I believe Karen about the hug with Juan too. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Here's what I'll say about this. I feel like if Giselle and Ashley's raggedy friend can get on here and lie about how they felt that Chris was acting inappropriately, Karen has the right to tell her story about how Juan made her feel. Hey, James Potts the third. Thank you for the super chat. Karen gives old Southern lady reads. I still love her and Giselle Squirmish with the mime from season 3. Oh, that was really funny. Yeah, I mean, when Karen is good, she's good. And this latest episode reminded me of Karen is hilarious. I think that one of Karen's most memorable moments, in my opinion, was at her press conference to talk about her and Ray's tax debt. That was hilarious. I mean, Karen, I will say that while I have my gripes with Karen, while I feel like she does straddle the fence, I feel like she can be a bit too neutral. I get sick of that. Um, I do think that she's very funny. I will never take that away from her. Yeah, they definitely take losses because yeah, Karen reads them. Karen will never let up from the fact that Robin's in a dysfunctional relationship with Juan and that Giselle, all these years later, does not have a man. I want to know who's listening to that podcast of theirs too. Yeah, the wig shift in season 3 was hilarious as well. Like, that was iconic. Yes, I agree. Karen used to take herself so seriously and then she eased up. Yeah, I agree. I think that Karen has hinted at that because even at BravoCon, she said, when we get big heads, production is there to let us know that, like, absolutely not. Like, we're not going to do this. Okay. Like, we're going to bring you down to earth. And in the first 2 seasons, it was clear that Karen was too worried about an image. It was evident in season 1 that Karen was trying to be like this really elegant, and she was just doing the most, and it was a big turnoff. But she definitely got hit her stride in season 3. And then I felt like, yeah, from season 3 on, it's been good. The fashions were upgraded, the face was refreshed, like, she's definitely come into her own, and I like it. Like, when, again, I'm always on the fence with Karen, but when she's good, she's good. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I see that Alexander Rogers does do the recaps of the podcast. I need to check. I'll check that out because he's so funny, and he's always getting on Giselle. He calls her Gabrice. Mm, okay, I hear that. If Monique didn't play herself, her, Candace, Wendy, and Karen would have ran this show, but Monique and Candace both dropped the ball. Now, if she didn't assault Candace, she would still be on this show, and I would still like her. If you guys have been following me for a while, then you know that I was a huge Monique Samuels fan. And then when it came out that she was getting ahead of the story and lying about what happened and didn't take ownership about what she did and was making excuses for assaulting somebody, I was like, oh no, we are not staying on this ship. We're leaving. Like, we're not doing this. I was really hurt because I really rode for her really hard. And then to find out that she was the one who started the whole thing and she took her anger out on the wrong person, didn't have any remorse, I was just so blown. Go back and watch my whole season 5 recaps if you haven't, but that was a time. And me and some of y'all were tussling. It's funny how you're on the fence with Karen because she's on the fence. Yeah, yeah, she's just too neutral. I mean, again, when I met Karen in person, we had a lovely conversation. She was sweet, you know, she looked good. So when Robin was saying, well, she is that flat, wide butt and back fat and all that stuff, I said, girl, what are you saying? Like, don't lie. Karen's body is snatched. All right, snatched, tight. The ass was sitting. I was like, Robin, let's not do this. Okay, she was in her Dolce and Gabbana dress, honey. I mean, snatch. I said, come through. Yes, I was heartbroken over Monique's antics. I sure was. Yes, Ayana, you were with me in the trenches. Hey, glammed up. Thank you for the super chat. You look beautiful, Brooke. Longtime subscriber. Love your channel. Ashley and that smirk gets on my nerves. Listen, you and I both. You and I both. Because when Ashley pulled that stunt, when she and Robin went off to that store, and she said, oh, I don't want to tell you this, but Karen told me that Juan has a girlfriend and they're in Georgetown all the time. And then when Juan is cursing Robin out on the phone, Ashley's standing off to the side smiling. It's like, Ashley, you can't even hide how evil you are. It's just like it's something out of a movie. It's like, Ashley, we can see you, right? Like, we can see you. Oh, she was itching to tell that information. She couldn't wait. She was dying. She must have been dying on that Sprinter van to tell. One of y'all made a really great point about the best vacation that Potomac has been on was season 3 when they went to Cannes for Monique's birthday. I agree. You are 110% correct. I think that yeah, that was their best vacation ever. They were at, I think, the Four Seasons in Cannes. Monique had some really nice activities planned for them. They went perfume shopping. I mean, it was they she did a really nice job with that trip. I'll give her that. Yep, that was a trip that Monique planned for her birthday. That was the best vacation. Ashley's trip, it's not giving. I mean, it's a step up from Mia's Miami trip because the hotel is nice, but I think that what have we seen them do? They went to the cenote, then they had a buffet lunch that didn't look that appetizing. It's like, okay, like what's going on? Oh my gosh. Yes, that was a season, that was a vacation. Yeah, Karen and Giselle got into it, and then Giselle said that Karen was wearing CVS shoes. I was like, now Giselle, you're one to talk because what are you wearing half the time? And then Karen was like, well, we're walking around Cannes. Why am I going to wear heels? Y'all remember that? Would I watch the show? Would I continue to watch the show if Monique came back? While I have very strong feelings about Monique and what she did, it would be disingenuous of me to say that I would stop watching only because I know that you guys would want me to watch. And I would be curious to see what she had to say for herself, you know? I've said this, you guys, I've said this before, but I do see them bringing her back. I think that with there being rumblings of her and Chris having marital issues. If you watch Love and Marriage DC, it's apparent that she's not that happy with Chris. The way she was getting on him, I felt really sorry for him. But I could see her coming back, and if she does come back to the show, it'll probably be because they're getting a divorce. So I see her coming back. Will I be happy about it? But I would be curious to see what the dynamic is like, because she's got a lot of explaining to do to everybody. Like, I mean, remember, her and Giselle, her versus Robin. I know Ashley's the only one who still talks to her. I think Karen still talks to her. But the dynamic between her and Candace, I mean, there's just so much to think about. But let's think about that for season 9 and 10. I hope she does not come back. She is so boring. Um, I mean, I agree, but if she were to come back, right? I think that a lot of people would tune in because we would all be curious. Like, despite a lot of us having strong feelings about what happened in season 5, we would all be lying if we said that we weren't curious to see what the dynamic's going to be and what all the drama's going to be if she came back. I don't know. I don't know. But if she does come back, I could see the reason being because her and Chris are no longer together. Just my predictions. By the looks of it, Monique and Candace could come together and take Giselle and Robin down. Uh, I don't know. That baby steps. Baby steps, because you can't assault me and then not apologize for it and think that I want anything to do with you. You know what I'm saying? So let's crawl before we walk. Well, I mean, I think people are think that Monique is iconic because of the binder moment at the reunion, and then when she said, "Well, I have 4 homes." So maybe those are her 2 iconic one-liners. We need housewives with some real money. Oh, absolutely. I agree 110%. If you do want to see housewives with some real money, though, I suggest that you tune into Miami because Miami is that girl. And those girls actually have a coin. They have yachts, $80 million homes, legal. All right. They have the fashions. None of their stuff is fake or fraudulent. Okay. Like Miami's where it's at, and the drama is just perfection. They well, according to them, they still are together, but remember that the news broke around BravoCon from People Magazine that they were getting a divorce. And then if you watch Love and Marriage DC on OWN, they were having some issues. And they definitely seemed like they were on the brink of splitting up. Oh, I love Dr. Nicole, honey. Dr. Nicole is my girl. Yes, Miami is chef's kiss. Yeah, she said it at the BravoCon Watch What Happens Live episode. She said that she had talked to Monique and Monique told her that they were getting separated as well. Oh, good. I'm so happy. Yes, you're into Miami. I'm so happy. So good. They're on Peacock every Thursday, but the Miami girls are giving what the other girls were supposed to have gave in the words of Rolling Ray. Like, y'all, this is some really good drama. And y'all see how Larsa Pippen finally admit that she's with Michael Jordan's son. I was like, I mean, we already knew this, sis. You guys were spotted kissing everywhere. So you're finally coming out with the truth. It's like, okay, like we already knew this, but congratulations. And Dr. Nicole has money. I mean, her man has money, and then she has money, and their home is gorgeous, and the car collection, and the yacht, and they have a plane, and he's a lawyer slash a pilot slash a car connoisseur. Oh, I can't even speak today. Oh, not let me put this tequila down, child. He has a fabulous car collection. A real Renaissance man, yes. Not y'all laughing at me in the chat, honey. I'm like, let me put this Casamigos down, child. Oh my, I can't even speak tonight. We're only 20 minutes in. Larsa should be ashamed. That's nasty. And then for her to say that Scotty and Michael Jordan's like their families weren't even close, it's like, what are you saying? Your ex-husband and Michael Jordan were teammates for 6 or 7 years. Like, I'm sure you guys spent a lot of time together. So for you to act like, well, I wasn't around, it's just a bit bizarre. Because I'm sure you were probably known as Auntie Larsa, and now you're dating like it's weird, but whatever. Oh, I didn't do Kathy Hilton's tequila. No, I did Casamigos. May I tell you? Wait. Get close. Come here. Come here. Come. No, get close. Come. You want to talk about a strong tequila? Kathy Hilton's tequila is strong. The Casa del Sol. I would never drink that on a live because I'll be knocked out and you guys will be judging me hard. Like you think these folks get drunk on camera? I would never be able to show my face again if I was drinking Kathy Hilton's tequila on live. I haven't had 818. That's Kendall Jenner's tequila, right? Maybe I'll give it a go. Does Kathy's tequila have you doing splits like Kyle? Listen, all I'm gonna say is Kathy Hilton's tequila is no joke. Did you see Harry Hamlin saying that the reason Renna left is because the fans believe Sutton about the Elton John tickets? What is Harry talking about? Sutton was right. Her receipts showed that she paid for the table for all of you guys. I don't understand why him and his wife are still trying to lie. Sutton bought the table. Just own it and say thank you. I don't understand why they're still lying. It's weird. Oh, you guys are saying that 818 is terrible? Well, maybe if like someone else buys me 818, I'll drink it, but I don't see myself like as buying it like myself. I don't know. I mean, I feel I have many thoughts about purchasing from that family. Okay? So, yeah, I the only way I would drink 818 is if it was like at a party and someone else bought it, you know? I'm so glad that Lisa Rinna has been fired and she could say all she wants about she left. She did not leave on her own. She was fired. I'll be doing the SLC reunion. Oh yeah, part 1 is tomorrow. I'm going to either group them together. I don't know if I want to do like singular recaps. I don't I'm just so over SLC. You guys know how I feel. I'll see how I feel. Yeah, they're saying that SLC is 2 or 3 parts and I'm like, I just don't understand why are we getting 2 or 3 parts when nothing happened this season? We're not even getting who hit Heather in the eye. It's just so dumb. It makes no sense. Oh, you stopped watching SLC? Yeah, I just listen, I'll review the reunion, but I don't know if I'm going to give you guys like singular recaps for the reunion. I might just do like a double recap and just talk about it all in one video. I'll see how I feel after watching the first part tomorrow, and then I'll decide from there. Hey, Glammed Up, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Brooke, do you think SLC will be back for another season? Um, that's a good question. I think that SLC will probably be put on pause because the ratings were really bad. They were getting less than 400,000 viewers. So when the ratings are bad like that, there's a chance that the show might be canceled. Um I heard from sources that allegedly they're going to have Mary Cosby do a video call for this reunion. So I think that's going to be a way to bring ratings up. I don't know, but I won't be surprised if SLC is put on pause because the ratings were abysmal and nothing happened. And honestly, I think that with SLC, we need 6 women on the cast. I don't think that it works with just the 5 of them. And I think that Mary was a crucial element to the show being a success. And yeah, I don't think it's going to survive without Mary and Jen. Because I'll tell you right now, Heather and Lisa cannot carry this show. They can't. I know that Heather's head got gassed up by being the fan favorite for the first 2 seasons, but Heather cannot carry this show. And while I love imitating Lisa Barlow, she can't carry the show either. And I feel like Angie Harrington is way too thirsty. Angie K is also thirsty. Dana is a bit boring. So yeah, I don't think that any of these women can carry this show. We need to get Mary back on, bring another black woman on, and swap out either Whitney. Yeah, Whitney can go. Whitney's boring. What does Whitney bring to the show? Like, let's be real. That's no shade, but we don't really need Whitney. Whitney could be demoted to a friend of the show and then bring somebody else on. Like, just my opinion. Oh, wow. Andy said that they're already looking into prospects for further seasons. Okay, well, if that's the case, then SLC, I guess, will be here to stay. But I think that's surprising because the ratings were so bad. Oh, Andy loves Whitney, so she's not going anywhere. But Whitney doesn't bring anything. Hi, Patty. Thank you so much. Hi, James Potts the third. Thank you for the super chat. Since SLC's days are numbered, can you do Lisa's voice real quick? Oh my gosh, let me take a sip. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I feel so put on the spot, James, but I'll do it. I'll do it for you. Guys, you have to watch SLC because I'm on there. And even though Jen and Mary are gone, it's me, Lisa Barlow, and I carry the show. And hey, baby gorgeous. I love doing Lisa's voice. I hope you enjoyed. Hey, D Rich 2279. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Oh, you guys liked it? Yeah, if you don't watch my SLC recaps, I'm always imitating Lisa Barlow's voice. When I met her at BravoCon, she even said that I do her voice so well. She's really, really impressed. She's fun. Oh, y'all are too funny. Don't gas me. Don't gas me. Oh my gosh, no, seriously. It's I've been tempted to like do a whole SLC recap like doing her voice, but I would be so tired. I would be so hoarse. Like doing her voice, it's a lot. Oh yes, the constant blinking. Yes. Oh, y'all want me to go on tour? Why? Yeah, honey, don't gas me up before I go on a tour and only two folks show up. And the show looking like all the seats are empty, like with Giselle and Robin's live show. Y'all will not set me up for failure. Imagine, imagine that. Child, I go on a tour, my head all gassed up, and y'all talking about me like a dog under everybody else's YouTube. Like, did you guys see that? Child. Yeah, and I had to give away, I can't even give the tickets away. And y'all will be talking about me so badly. Y'all be the first ones. I don't know who she thinks she is. She thinks she's a star. Baby, y'all will not gas me up today. You will not gas me up today. Hi, Andreas Day Wolf. Thank you for the super chat. Here you go, talking about Gina. Gina from OC can host for you. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Y'all will be throwing tomatoes at the both of us. You got Gina's broke self opening up for me. I only got 2 subscribers in the seats. And I made 5 cents and I got to pay the venue manager. Can you imagine? Y'all are too much tonight. And I'll hire Ashley Darby to do some TikTok dances. Oh my gosh. Y'all are so, you can throw her a cash card. Wow. Y'all throwing up dollar bills for donations to Gina so that she can pay her rent. Mm-mm. Oh my gosh, you guys will not do this tonight. Oh my gosh, you guys have my stomach hurting, please. Oh gosh, I would never donate to Gina. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys, please. Y'all have me tearing up tonight, please. Y'all don't let Gina live. Exactly. You said let Gina live, James Potts. Child, y'all give Gina the business again and again and again. Hey D. Everyone keeps saying Miami should be on Bravo. I think it should be. It's too good to not be on Bravo. Okay, so you like it on Peacock. That's why it's so fun and enjoyable. Do you think there should be more housewives related shows on there? Well, yeah, they have Ultimate Girls Trip on Peacock, and I think it works. I think it works better on Peacock because it's very unfiltered. We can hear the cursing. Nothing's bleeped out. So yeah, I think that yeah. I mean I don't mind Miami on Peacock, but I do think that it should be on Bravo as well. Hey, Melisandre, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Brooke. Do you think Real Housewives of Dubai will come back for a second season? I actually really, really liked and enjoyed the first season. Oh wow. That's good that somebody enjoyed it because I it was a struggle to get through, in my opinion. Um, a lot of you guys told me in the chat that they're coming back for season two and it's a cast shakeup. So it seems like they're going to come back. I think that Andy seems to be willing to give them a second chance. So we shall see. Oh, wow. Speaking of Girls Trip, the season four cast is in Morocco right now. Oh, wow. I didn't even know that. And we still haven't gotten season three yet. They're going to be in Thailand, right? Giselle, Candace, Portia, Alexia, Marisol, Heather, and Whitney. And then I think Leah. But I just feel like what's taking so long for season three to air? Somebody told me that the reason why it's taking so long is because Andy's trying to wait until Potomac is finished to bring it on. So I said, oh, okay. But I feel like it's been a long time. We've been hearing about Thailand and the show's still not up and out. But I guess it's going to come soon. Yeah. Yes, I'll review Girls Trip season three because I do want to see the drama between Giselle, Candace, and then Candace versus Portia. So I am curious to see that. Oh, the shade of it all. Vicky mistook Caroline Manzo for a crew member. Vicky's so ignorant. And she has a very big head. Like she's very cocky. Like she acts like she's an A-list star. And it's like, sis, please. You were always C-list at best. Like, let's calm it down. And now you're D-list because you haven't been on the show in 3 years. So it's like a mess. Vicky irks my soul. Vicky is the worst hound dog. Vicky's very delusional. She's always been delusional. Vicky wanted to be Mariah Carey so bad. Vicky's annoying. Yeah, oh, she's definitely struggling. Like she really misses that fame. She needs it. Yeah, because even at BravoCon, a lot of the ladies were joking about how they would bump into Vicky, like they would see her, and she'd be like, "Oh, like who are you again? Like what show are you on?" And they'd be like, "Vicky, this is Kyle from from Beverly Hills. Like, what are you talking about?" And like she just acts like she doesn't know anybody. Like to hear Vicky tell it, she's the end all be all. But it's like, girl, no, you're not. Like, yes, you might have been there since the very beginning, but you're not that girl. Like, sorry, like you don't have any classic one-liners. You sat up there and lied about your ex-boyfriend having cancer for a storyline. Like, Get out of here with that. She's very cocky and very entitled. Oh yeah, no, the only I know that the only black cast members that she knows or that she knew was Nene. That's the only one that she knew. Because even with when she was on Ultimate Girls Trip at Dorinda's house, when Eva went up to her, Eva was like, "Oh my gosh, Vicky, you're an icon, you're a legend," and she was like, "Oh, thank you so much." And then she turned around and said, "Who is she? Like, I don't even know her." And it's like, Vicky, like again, who are you? Yes, Vicky's one of those people. I agree. She lives in the past. She still brags about being popular in high school. You already know I'm watching Orange County. Like we are here, we are going to be here to drag Miss Gina. Like, yeah, oh yes, absolutely. I'm liking Family Karma. Family Karma is a cute show. And yeah, the aunties are fighting. Everybody's fighting. It's a mess. I don't think that Kamora Lee Simmons needs to be joining Beverly Hills. I don't want to see her on the cast. She has bigger fish to fry than fighting with these women. I saw the recent interview with Kyle, and it seems like Kyle is so beaten down by what happened last year because she's talking about she hasn't seen anybody since filming taped, and they're about to start filming the new season now, and she's like, yeah, I don't even talk to really anybody. I still talk to Dorit, Sutton, and Garcelle, and that's it. I said, oh, okay. So now you're tired of the show because your family, you and your sister are fighting. Now you're over the show. But when you were attacking Garcelle and Sutton, it was okay. Got it. I don't feel any sympathy or empathy for Kyle. I don't. Yeah, I agree. Like, yeah, stop trying to make Kimura happen. I don't want to see her on Beverly Hills. And I don't want to see Chrissy Teigen on Beverly Hills either. I think that New Jersey is going to be a good season. Are you guys gonna watch Jersey? Jersey's coming on when, like 2 weeks from now? When is Jersey? Or next week, right? It's like February. Let me check. But no, the week after next, Jersey comes on. I'm excited. Jersey looks good. They said the new girls are bringing it, so I'm excited. Yeah, Jersey's about to be a hot mess. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to see Kim Zolciak, but we know Kim Zolciak needs the money. We already know that Kim Zolciak needs the coin, but I do not want to see her back on my TV screen, especially not on Atlanta. I think Atlanta, they're still filming, so I guess we'll get that in the summertime. Exactly. Wig can stay gone. Um, are you guys excited for the new show that's coming out? If you guys watch Summer House, then you know that they're doing a Summer House spinoff, and it's going to be an all-black cast in Martha's Vineyard. I'm telling y'all right now, I am curious to see who this cast is going to be. It looks like Bravo is determined to get black people who were in Jack and Jill on their screens because it's going to be like a Jack and Jill reunion in a way. I'm really curious to see who's on this show. I wonder if I'm going to see people that I know on the show. That's going to be interesting. But yeah, they're saying that the show is going to be premiering, I guess, later in the year. And they finished filming and they're editing the show now. But are you guys excited? Will you guys tune in? Okay, you guys are here for it. Brooke, are you joining the cast? No. I'm screaming. Hey Lola. So Jack and Jill is it's a social club for I guess you could say like the black elite. That's the only way I can say it. I'm just gonna make it plain. A lot of well-to-do black people are in it. Doctors, lawyers. My family was in it. I grew up in it. But yeah, like, and then like a lot of in the summertime it was common for us, Martha's Vineyard or the Hamptons in the summertime. Child, you would love to see me on reality television. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something. Oh my god. No, I think about that. I'm like, would I still I guess I would still keep my channel because there yeah, a lot of I mean, Dr. Heavenly has a YouTube channel. She talks about the show. Karen has a YouTube channel. So I guess yeah, I would still keep my channel. I would break it down like, okay, no, I'm gonna give you the recap because I was there. I was filming. I'm screaming. Y'all make Brooke explain Jack and Jill every week. Y'all are so sweet. Yeah, no, I would give y'all the tea. Oh, you said Karen's channel is boring. But I mean, I feel like a lot of these the reality stars, they'll put up a channel and it's like they're only doing it for a quick dollar. And that's no shade, but I feel like if you're going to get a channel like if you're gonna create a channel like give it your all like don't half-ass it just to make another dollar like it's just not right and it's a waste of everybody's time and I mean I've seen a few videos from Karen's channel and it's like she's not really explaining a whole lot um it's clear that it's like I'm just doing this for another coin. Yeah, Candy's channel is fun. I absolutely she puts time and effort into it. Yes, Karen isn't consistent. That's exactly what it is. Child, I'm about to tweet Andy, let him know we need to see the doll on our screens. Oh my gosh. No, I enjoy this. I guess sometimes I feel like when you really see like what goes down like on reality shows like you kind of get like a little bit nervous like okay like do I really want that you know what I'm saying like I don't know and then you want to be on a show that's not a flop like you got to think about that too it's like if I'm gonna join a show I want the show to be on for many seasons I don't want it to be some one and done thing. Yeah, oh my gosh, yes, Quad yes, I remember Quad's channel she only put like 3 or 4 videos up. You said Karen is giving it her all. She's boring. Quad talks too much. Nene did have a channel. Yes, she did. I'm nervous. Andy's not going to hold people's feet to the fire at the reunion. Um, I I'm going to remain hopeful. I saw Eddie was tweeting a few days ago. He said that Wendy was literally on fire and he was so proud of her. So that only means one thing that she really understood the assignment and ate the girls up. So that's why I have hope because if Eddie's saying that Wendy did a great job, then knock on wood, I'm like fingers crossed. Y'all, you guys are sweet. Thank you. Until y'all talking about me like a dog. I'm joking. Candy's son has a YouTube channel? What doing what? Marlo? Oh yeah, Marlo did have a channel. I remember that. Before like the earlier days, it was like Marlo's closet. Like she would have like girl talk and she'd talk about like sex, love, and dating in her closet. I remember that. I need to watch your recap to hear your thoughts on on Mia's fake apology. Oh yes, please check it out. Check it out. I had a lot to say about that. I was very upset. I mean, if you guys know, I mean, listen, if you've been watching me for any length of time, you guys know I've said that I'm not a forgiving person. I will hold a grudge. Like I don't believe this might be controversial, but I don't really believe that unforgiveness like ruins you because I feel like it's not like I'm thinking about what happened to me or what the person did to me all the time. Like I'm how do I put it? I feel like I don't think that grudges are that bad, if that makes sense. Like I don't think that if you hold a grudge, you're just rotting away on the inside. When people say, "Oh, well, when you hold unforgiveness, it hurts you more than it hurts them." And it's like, I don't really agree with that. Like, I feel like my life is just fine. Like, I mean, I'm just being honest, but I don't feel like unforgiveness is this like terrible thing. Well, I mean, I know from the Christian perspective, you have to forgive, or it's like, you're not gonna see the pearly gates. So I guess it's like I have to forgive for that, but child, we are all a work in progress, aren't we? Nobody's perfect. Anybody who tells you they have it all together is lying, okay? We all have something. Unforgiveness is my thing. Right, exactly. I sleep just fine with the fan on 3, exactly. Yeah, like I just, you know, I'm the opposite. I'm too forgiving, and that's a fatal flaw for me. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could be like that. I don't I mean, listen, hopefully one day I will be forgiving, but right now it's a no for me. Yeah, yeah, like it's not like I'm not even not like it's not like I'm dwelling on it or I'm like actively like wishing you harm. It's just like I just don't yeah, like I don't know. I'm just not for a forgiving person. Um I would like to change that, but yeah. And also if you are a forgiving person, that doesn't mean that you have to be friends with the person still or be with them or let them back in your life. Like I feel like a lot of people who say, "Oh, I'm forgiving," you take that as you have to allow them into your life. Like, no, you can still say like F you, I don't want you in my life anymore, but I do forgive you. Like it shouldn't be an open door policy because you forgive somebody that they still have to be in your life. I mean, what do I know? You know? Let me not sit up here giving somebody advice. If you're a forgiving person, honey, God bless. Who am I to try to give you advice on what to do? Because you're right. You can forgive and move on. That's true. Yeah, I have a photographic memory. So that's another reason why it's hard because I can remember like I mean I remember one time I got into an argument and I'm one of those people like this might be like a weird trait but I'm not somebody who like wants to argue with friends. Like I'm one of those folks, and this might be petty. It's like if we get into an argument, I kind of want to be like, okay, like I'm done. Like, and that might be really petty of me, but it's like, what are we arguing about? Like, it's just, I don't know. I'm not somebody who seeks out arguments, if that makes sense. So I feel like if you're coming to me with something, you're on some BS because I'm not a clingy friend. I'm not a friend where I'm very considerate. So it's like, I'm not going to really do anything to piss you off. So if you're coming to me with some BS, it's like, wait, what? Like, what are you saying? But why are we getting all deep tonight? You see, this tequila just makes you talk. But my point is, I don't mean to go off on a tangent. My point is that if we get into an argument, right, and then months down the road, you try to lie about a tiny detail. I'm somebody where I remember the outfit that I was wearing, the outfit that you were wearing. I remember what you said. I remember what I said. So it makes it hard for me to like, I guess, move on because because it's like, no, I know, like you didn't say that. Like you said this and I said that. Like I don't know. So I think that having a good memory is also a hindrance to forgiving because I can remember every detail of what happened. Does that make sense? Yes, adults bickering in their free time is trifling. You're definitely a Taurus. Y'all love to hold grudges. I'm screaming, okay, y'all know me too well. Yeah, it's like, yeah, like I'm just not going to argue with you. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I have like a story to tell y'all, but like you just, you know what? I'll tell y'all one day. And it's still it's like one of those stories where you're like, did that really happen? Like, did that really happen? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not gonna sit up here and argue. I don't have the patience. And I'm somebody that like once I argue with you, I'm not somebody where we're gonna get into an argument and it's gonna be sweet after. Like I'm gonna really take it there. So it's like the friendship or the relationship will probably be over if we get into an argument. And I'm not proud of that. I'm just being very transparent with you guys. That's why I try to avoid it because I'm like, you know, if we get into an argument, are you sure that's what you really want? You feel me? I'm a May Taurus. No, you're right. Communication is key. Y'all are right. Y'all, you know what? I guess I don't know. I guess maybe I'm petty, you know? You said that sad, Brooke. I mean, it's not sad. I'm just one of those people where it's like, if w- because I'm one of those folks where it's like I'm very even keeled for the most part. So if you're trying to argue with me, you obviously are trying to push my buttons, you know. And like I talk to you very measured. Um, yeah, yeah. No, I've said it before of about if they go low. Yes, that Amanda exactly. Thank you so much, Glammed Up. Brooke, the highlighter is highlighting so pretty. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat too, Glammed Up. Yes, we are all a work in progress, okay? Oh, yes. Okay, we have some May babies. Thank you. You guys understand. I guess it's like I'm not giving like the full context. There are certain things that I'm trying to respect people's privacy. So it's like I can't give you the full context of what I'm like really trying to say. But if you get me, you get me. Like I try to avoid arguments. You know, I really try. So that's my little spiel for today, y'all. Yes. As a May Taurus, my mouth is a friendship ender. Listen. Yes. Oh, no, obviously, if it's a loved one, obviously, I'm talking about somebody where I guess maybe like the friendship's already kind of on its last leg, or someone who you can already feel there's some like weird vibes with. I always say, like, you know, you don't want to do this with me. Yeah, that's really the point, y'all. The point is what I'm saying is don't start none, won't be none. Exactly. Thank you, Andreas DeWolf. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. That's all I'm trying to say, y'all. you guys, if you guys get me, like, let me know. Give me like a hand clap emoji or like what give me something in the chat just to let me know that we're here. But it depends on the disagreement. It depends on the disagreement. Like, I'm not a friend where I want to have disagreements all the time with friends. And I've had some friends. This goes into another topic. I feel like if somebody has underlying jealousy towards you, that's another topic for another day. Okay, we'll be here all night. I touched on that too in a previous live, but the point is that I'm somebody, I don't bother people. So if you bother me, I'm gonna give you a warning, and then you keep bothering me, you're gonna get it. Okay, we see each other. Okay. That's pretty much it. But my point is that I was upset that Wendy was so forgiving of Mia, because for somebody to physically assault you, throw a drink in your face, and you're talking about, "Oh my gosh, girl, you're so cute, you're so pretty, let's be friends again, you're a good person." Like, huh? Where do we do that at? No. Hey, Butterfly 20121 967. Thank you for the super chat. May people will ask you if you want the smoke and then give it to you. Yes. Yes. After the drink, it should have been go away from me with this. Exactly. Oh, you guys think that the divorce is fake with Ashley and Michael? Well, no, Ashley says that they're really getting a divorce and that they only have, like, what? In the state of Virginia, you have to be separated for a full year. And she said she was on Watch What Happens Live, and she said that they'll be officially divorced by like springtime of this year. So they really are going through with the divorce. And we're gonna hear about Michael dating other people already in the next episode. Lantoinette Booth, you and I are the same person. I'm very much like that. Very. I mean, I'm not proud. No, I am proud of it. I'm the same way. I'm the same exact way. But she bought a house. She's in her new house. I don't know if Michael co-signed on the house, but when she was in the clubhouse, when she was in the clubhouse with Brian from Family Karma, and Andy had asked her about that, and she said that she's in her new house. So, I mean, child, look, we're gonna find out more at the reunion. Oh, it's an LLC with Michael. Oh, okay. I mean, ch- I don't care anymore. I stopped caring about this whole Ashley Michael divorce by episode 4. I think it's annoying. Like, I'm just tired. I don't want to hear Michael's name anymore. I'm tired of Ashley with no real storyline, always instigating. It's annoying. It's enough already. Like, just stop. Oh my gosh. Y'all are so shady. Ayana J. I know Sheila's in the new house dancing a jig. Oh my God. Yo, this ponytail is too tight. Don't make me get a headache. Oh no. Trent King, you are a mess. You guys are crazy. No, I don't think that Michael's going to be on the show. I think that Michael has severed all ties with Bravo. Zara, I agree with that 100%. Michael would sign up. You think that Karen is the show? Karen is Karen, how do I put like I said earlier on, Karen shines when she is in her element. Like how she was in this last episode, she was perfection. I mean, the reads were fantastic. The jokes all landed. Her shade was just everything was chef's kiss. When Karen is in that mode, yes, then I think that okay, Karen definitely carries. But I think that if we're going to talk about carrying the show, it's definitely Candace. In my opinion, I think that Candace is the quintessential housewife. She comes from money, she has money, she has an interesting storyline, an interesting career. She's a singer, actress. Um, she is on her journey to have children. Um, she has, some beef with the other women. Like, she has a lot going on. And she's also an immaculate reader. And I think that, yeah, she definitely carries. I think that all of her confessionals this season have been a 10 out of 10. Um, her dealing with the confrontation with everybody has been just perfect. Like the way she handled Deborah at Karen's live show, that was an A plus. Yes, that's the perfect. I agree. Karen is good in group scenes. Solo, she's a snooze. I agree with that. Yeah, Karen can't be solo. She needs the cast. I agree. I actually use Candace's one-liners in my real life. Yeah, because Candace is funny. Yeah, I agree. She's a 10 out of 10 housewife. Veronica, I agree with that too. I don't think that Potomac has any they don't have any cast members who can carry a whole show solo. I do agree with that. Hey Lency, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Cheers to Miss Brooke on being an excellent host. We appreciate the chats. Thank you so much, Lency. You're so sweet. Thank you. Cheers to you. And I have my little pineapple and tequila, so I'm lit tonight. She has enough going on. She does not even need to. Oh, wait, you're talking about Portia? The hair company? Is Portia time enough for Candace? I like Karen, but she doesn't respond well when people attack from real hateful plays. For sure, Candace paid Deborah Dust. Yeah, I don't understand why people think that Giselle is a top housewife. I don't think that Giselle is a top housewife. I think it's conditioning because she's the OG and she was the face of Potomac. I think that's why people think that she is a top housewife. But when we really break it down, Giselle doesn't have the wealth, doesn't have the fashions. There, Giselle does not have one iconic read or one liner. If we are being honest, can you tell me in the chat what is the most iconic thing that Giselle has ever said on this show? I'll wait. I can name you an iconic read that Candace has given, Karen has given, Wendy, and I feel like Wendy finally stepped up the reads this season. But all 7 seasons, I cannot name one iconic Giselle read, piece of shade. Like, I'm at a loss for words. Giselle's not even a wife. She's nowhere near the altar. Yeah, there's nothing. Giselle is messy. That's it. Giselle gives us nothing except green eyes. Yeah, I agree, y'all. I agree. Giselle is mediocre. All of the legendary housewives all at least carried a season or had iconic moments. I agree. She is definitely mediocre. Yeah, crickets. She has nothing. Child. When she drank the drink after Wendy read her. Hey, Amanda. I still can't believe Giselle used to be a first lady. Only real parts of her we get is her girls and that doctor's appointment. The only thing I remember Giselle saying is that she's the word on the street over and over and over again. She read Katie down for peeing on the couch. But we don't even talk about that. That was we don't even talk about that. If anything, we remember when Katie read Giselle and Robin down at that reunion. Giselle said she will jump out the bushes like a ninja. Oh yeah. When she was threatening Monique and Can. I remember that. She's the baddest thing walking. Have her tell it. Hey, Layla. Oh, yes. We have a fellow Antiguan in the house. Oh, Antiguan and Trini. Oh, wow. The same. Oh, how cool. When she said yes, that's Jamal's number, and said no, is Jamal coming? I feel like Giselle won't bring another man on the show because of the embarrassment, how embarrassed she was about the Sherman thing. I don't know. I feel like she would bring somebody else on the show because she's so tired of the audience and Karen reading her about not having a man all these seasons. So I do think that if Giselle were to get another boyfriend, that she would have him on the show. And you know what's funny? When it comes to the whole Karen reading her about not having a man, before anybody says, well, that's a tired read. Yes, essentially it is a tired read, right? Because having a man isn't the end all be all. But for somebody like Giselle put so much stock in how pretty she is or how pretty that she believes she is and how she's the baddest thing of all time and how she can have any man she wants. So I think that when Karen says that to her, Karen is low key poking fun at her like, well, obviously you're not that bad because you should have 10 men lined up at your door and you have 0 men lined up. So I really think that it's more of Karen shading that Giselle, you don't look as good as you think you do, because if you do look as good as you think, then why don't you have all these men lined up waiting to take you out? Yeah, it really hit me. Like, I think that's really what Karen is zeroing in on versus Giselle having a man or not. I think that Karen's mostly shading, well, you claim to be that girl, but I mean, come on, your dating life is kind of sorry. It hurts her to the core for sure. I agree. Right, yeah, you gotta fight the way Giselle fights. She has the 3 invisible men. Giselle's personality is most likely pedestrian. Karen knows what buttons to push. I agree. Oh, yeah. Y'all are shady tonight. It humbles Giselle to realize, okay, your looks ain't everything, so what else? It's definitely a trigger. Giselle really thinks she looks the way she did 25 years ago. Giselle's man is Robin. Nobody can tell me different. Giselle makes everybody else's husband the topic, so let's make her lack the topic. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's another point too. I agree. I think that it's a way to say, okay, you want to talk about our man, but where's your man? I can see Ashley having a takedown season next season. I can see Candace maybe still holding a grudge about her bringing her raggedy friends on the show. Um, if Ashley and Candace have a rough reunion, I mean, I could see them still having some lingering feelings, and maybe Candace might finally go for the jugular and take Miss Ashley Darby down. I mean, it is going to happen. Like, everybody is going to have their day eventually. And I think that Giselle needs to watch out because when her day comes, it's going to be a whole different story. Yeah, I agree. That's my biggest problem with the other women when it comes to Giselle as well. I think that there really is this need, there's this craving for her validation. It's awful. And I hate it so much. I really hate it. And as much as Candace and Wendy, they go at it with her, I feel like if Giselle were to say, let's be friends tomorrow, they would hop right on it. Hey, James Potts the third, thank you for the super chat. The only iconic thing about Giselle is her diabolical fashions, which she owns, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the only thing. It's a running joke about how she can't dress. Yeah, that's the only thing about her that's iconic. And that's sad, but she has no iconic moments or any reads, which is crazy. I love when Candace says that, "My God, today." I would like to see a new unknown housewife to shake things up like what Mia did her first season. Yeah, I wonder who they would bring. I remember in the last live, you guys said that you wanted the what's the football team that plays, I guess, for what, Baltimore Ravens? You wanted like the Ravens players' wives to join the cast. That would be interesting. Or maybe the Washington Wizards, maybe their wives could join the cast. I don't know. We would actually have some money. We see some money. Yeah, I think so too. I think that Candace and Wendy are quick to forgive and make peace. Yeah, they want to be able to film with most of the cast. It's true. Oh, I would like that. I would like to see a friend of Candace join the show. I would like that a lot. That would be great. Maybe if Candace, I wonder if Candace's sister would be interested in joining. She seemed fun. Oh, absolutely. Giselle and Robin are the most hypocritical on RHOP. I agree 1000%. Yeah, I know a little something about sports. Yeah, I remember that show, Wags. It was kind of boring though. But I wouldn't mind seeing some of the athletes' wives from the DMV like join the cast of Potomac. That would be interesting. I liked Escala a lot. I just thought that Escala was what she was waiting for the moment. And when it comes to reality TV, you have to grab the moment. And I think that she was just too passive. And because of that, it bit her in the ass. I think you could tell that Escala was like in her head, like she was worried about making a good impression. She wasn't trying to be too ratchet. She was trying to be classy. But because of that, she was also too quiet. And I think that you need to find that balance of being classy, but you can still be outspoken. I do think that if a scholar were to come back on, I think that she'd be more prepared because she's been through it. So she'd be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna turn it up a notch. I think that Ascala was a beautiful woman. I thought that she was sweet, but I feel like for reality TV, it didn't translate because she was just so quiet. Candace's sister didn't even know who the baddest bitch is. Get somebody else to do it. Oh, I don't want any more Washington Wizards Wives, they already gave us Robin and Charisse. Oh, okay. Okay, well, there's that. I'm praying. Listen, I'm crossing my fingers. I hope that Andy asked the right questions. I'm praying that he did. I think that I think that Andy's under tremendous pressure about not letting people down at these reunions. So I do think that he asked the hard hitting questions. I mean, again, y'all, I'm knocking on wood. I'm going off of what Eddie said on Twitter. Eddie said that his wife knocked it out the park. So if he says that Wendy killed it and ate and left no crumbs at this reunion, then that means that she probably tore Robin, Giselle, and Mia up. So, Lord willing, we are all satisfied. I cannot wait for them to drop the reunion trailer because I already know that I am going to be talking a mile a minute about it. But I'm hopeful that we are pleasantly surprised for this reunion. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited for the reunion? Are you guys holding out on hope? Have you lost hope? Let me know. James Potts, that's a great that's a great observation. I agree. I think it's interesting as well that these friends ofs are all flocking to Candace. That's very telling, especially to see how Jacqueline was so nasty to Candace in the beginning, and now the fact that her and Candace are close friends. Candace has had Jacqueline over at her house multiple times. They go out all the time now. I think it's very bizarre, and I do want Candace to be aware because I think that a lot of these women are users and they see Candace as too nice and they're trying to get on this show by any means possible. And I do not like that. You're not going to sit up here and social climb off of my good sis's back when you cursed her out 8 episodes ago. It's not happening. I'm doing well. How are you? Thank you for asking. You've lost hope? Don't tell me you guys have all lost hope. Listen, y'all, let's listen, be hopeful. I think that the reunion, I think that we'll be pleasantly surprised, guys. I'm knocking on wood here, okay? Oh, thank you so much, Sunshine Vibes. I'm happy to see you here. I hope you're having a good time. I'm not excited for the reunion because Potomac is becoming too calculated. God, listen, all we can do is just wait and see. That's all we can do. I'm gonna keep a positive attitude. I'm not gonna get my hopes up too high, but I still don't want to lose out on hope. I'm going here. You know what? I'm gonna say this. As long as Wendy and Candace eat everybody else up, I'll be happy. Even if Andy lets Giselle and Robin slide, and Ashley slide and Mia slide, as long as Wendy and Candace take it upon themselves to clear them, I'll be good. All I want, all I am going to put out the expectation that Wendy and Candace are going to deliver and that we'll be happy. Now, look, I'm going to say this right now. If you guys hold me to this. Hold me to this for season 8. Like you guys can like be like mean to me. Like like season 8. This is for season 8, right? I'm saying this right now. If Candace and Wendy drop the ball, if I hear anything out of Candace's mouth about trying to rekindle a friendship with Ashley Darby, I will officially be done. I'm saying this now. Hold me to this for season 8. If at this reunion, Candace and Wendy decide to kiss Mia and Ashley and the Green Eyed Bandits behinds, I will be done. Like, I will be done with them. There will be no more standing. There will be no more defending them or coming to their rescue when these women eat them up and are being evil. Like, I will wash my hands of them, I promise you. No, I'm serious. Like, I'm saying this right now. You can hold me to it. You can hold me to it. Season if if the words if Candace utters those words to Ashley about I want to be Ashley's friend again. I want to give this friendship a second or a third or fourth, fifth chance. I will be done because I have told Candace through this screen for almost going on 4 years now that Ashley is not your friend. She does not like you. There is obviously some deep seated jealousy on her end, and that you guys can never be friends. And you need to stop. I don't understand it. I'm one of those people where I'm good. I can I cut people off very easily. It might sound a little bit harsh, but it's the truth. I don't have time for this. I'm not going to ever beg anybody for their friendship or a relationship, nothing. I'm not doing that. So it gets me really irritated when I see this. It feels like desperation and like you're begging somebody. I'm really getting tired of Candace saying, well, Ashley's a fun girl and we should be friends. I don't want to hear this. That woman is very evil. She's done a lot of evil things to you. So if I hear Candace say at this reunion that she wants to try again with the friendship with Ashley Darby, I will be done in season 8. And I'm saying this right now, and you guys can hold me to it. And that's my PSA for the night. I can't do this. I just can't do this. It's like I'm getting all riled up over a TV show, and it's like I can't care more than they do. If Candace and them want to go through this toxic cycle with Ashley Darby, then who am I to be getting upset? Like come on. I'm too young for this. This is, why am I going to get upset and get my heartbeat going crazy and she wants to keep settling for all this mess with Ashley. It's dumb. I'm not going to get myself worked up because over this. So I'll be done. I will be done. If I hear about Ashley and Candace getting back together at this reunion, I'm going to scream and I'll say, you guys, come season 8, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm on nobody's side. It is what it is. And if they do anything to Candace or Wendy next season, I'm gonna say, okay, well, girl, you asked for it. We told you not to do this, but I can't. I'm tired. My emotions are just they're just I'm at the end. I can't do this. I was so irritated with Wendy for giving Mia. Like, what are you doing? Ugh. No, Ashley brought Candace onto the show. I feel like Candace's strained relationship with Dorothy makes her desperate to be liked by other mean women. I can see that. And maybe she needs to unpack that in therapy, but I need her to stop. I mean, she needs to let the dream die. Let it go. I was livid when I saw Ashley at Candace's house this season. Like, what are you doing? You can have a good heart, but having a good heart doesn't mean that you're dumb. I would like to believe that I have a good heart. I'm not putting up with BS though. Like I'm not somebody who's going to mince words. Like I guess I don't know. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna mince words. I'm not going to be taken advantage of because I'm a friendly person, Like I'm not a doormat or a pushover. Like I'm cool, like I'm friendly, I'm pleasant, but I'm not an idiot, you know? No, I'll continue to watch the show. No, I'll continue to watch Potomac, but I'm saying that I will not be standing for Candace or Wendy anymore if they're sitting up there at this reunion kissing Mia or Ashley or Giselle and Robin's asses. And if I hear Candace even say that she wants to have a friendship with Ashley, I'll be like, okay, girl, I'm off you. But I'll still watch the show, but I just won't be standing for them. Exactly. Having a good heart is not synonymous with accepting bad treatment. Exactly. What's a question I want asked at the Potomac reunion? I want them to really get into the hypocrisy of how come Robin and Giselle can advocate for Cherise, but they're sitting up there being mean girls and bullies and trying to ice Wendy out of the group when Wendy was assaulted in Miami. I want Andy to really press them both on how do they have the audacity to say that anybody's a mean girl in this group when they're the biggest mean girls? That's what I want asked. Yeah, we're on the same page, y'all. Yeah, if that's yep, if we keep supporting, yeah, she keeps going back to being spit on, I won't do that. Exactly. These women be at Bravo events, Key King, so to me it's fake anyway, money talks. Well, remember, at BravoCon and all the other like Bravo parties, right? They're getting paid a boatload of money. Like those checks are big. So when you sign those contracts, it's in the contract. It's in the contract. Like you have to be on your best behavior, and you can't sit up here and like show your ass and start fighting each other. So at BravoCon, even Wendy and Giselle were cordial with each other on the panel. Like, yes, they would get into little spats, but it was still very cordial because, again, they're getting, the accommodations, a food per diem, plus a big check. So that money talks. And I'll be honest with you too. Put me up with a few enemies and you tell me you're going to give me a check for $250,000 for like 2 days, and I can smile with the best of them. Now, are we talking and having a full blown conversation and chopping it up? No, but we can stand and take a picture together and I can put on a smile. Absolutely. And they're able to do that. They can compartmentalize, and you have to do that sometimes. But I don't agree with trying to, laugh and joke and talk about, oh, girl, I actually like you and let's be friends again. I don't agree with that. I agree with when it comes to your money, you don't ever act a fool where you're going to mess up your check. So if you do have to be cordial with an enemy, then you just be cordial. But it doesn't go past that. And I'm saying that Candace and Wendy, if they want to be cordial, okay, fine. But I don't like all this. Let's be friends again. Let's try and see if we can work it out. No, there is no coming back from certain things, in my personal opinion. Did anyone tell Melissa Gorga that? Oh, they acted a fool backstage at BravoCon. Her and Joe and Jennifer Aiden. Miami is that y'all. Miami is that girl. It's if you're not watching Miami, please get on it. Yeah, treat the girls like coworkers. Exactly. Um, this is why, like Kenya, for a few seasons, everyone was against her, but she stood her ground. She never kissed up to anyone. I wish Wendy and Candace were like that. Yeah. See, and that's my point as well. You never see Ashley or Mia or Giselle or Robin say that they want to be friends with Candace or Wendy. Exactly. It's always Wendy and Candace saying that they want to be friends with them. And I don't like that. It's very one-sided. I'm just a big proponent of you never want to be desperate or appear desperate. I think that desperation is one of the worst traits that you can have. Like I'd rather be anything else but desperate. Like that's the worst thing that you can be, I think, in life is desperate. Desperate and boring are like the worst things that you can be. Oh, it's Kenya's birthday. Oh yeah, you guys were saying that it's Kenya's birthday. Kenya is lovely in person. You guys, you saw that I took the picture with her at BravoCon. Beautiful. She's very sweet. Yes, I did hear about that, and I talked about it earlier on in the live about Juan's mistress coming forward on TikTok. We talked about that for a long time earlier live. When you watch the playback, you'll see it, but it's a hot mess. And I feel sorry for Robin. You just described Giselle. Damn, you described Charisse, desperate and boring. You know, it's true. Never be desperate, ever, ever. It's such a repellent because people can feel it. Yes, Wendy and Candace are dynamic together. Absolutely. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Yancey. I think that Candace does have street smarts. I think that with Candace, I think that she just wants to be accepted. Like, even though she knows deep down inside that Giselle's not a good friend or a good person, she still is craving that she's craving that friendship. I feel like the only if we're being honest, the only person that Giselle has befriended on this show for real is Ashley. You know, Ashley is the only person that Giselle has truly befriended on this show besides Robin. Now y'all know she was talking about Gina. I sure was because Gina's desperate too. Gina's desperate for that OC check every season. Oh, y'all are shady tonight. Mm. But would Candace want to be her friend if the show got canceled tomorrow? That's my thing. Oh, that's a good point. Okay. Come on, hit us with some questions tonight. Um, that's actually a good question. Maybe because you know what? That's actually a good question. I don't know. Maybe I think I don't know. Maybe if they were to run in similar circles, maybe she'd want to be. I don't. You know what? You know what? I'm stumped. That's actually a really good question. That's because Ashley's evil. I think Ashley's taken over Robin's place. That's because Ashley has nothing that Nat can be jealous of. Oh, that's a good point too. Emily is so boring on OC. I'm like, why is she still on the show? This is a good chat tonight, you guys. You guys have been chef's kiss. I mean, you guys always are. We always have a good time, but I mean, you guys are definitely just like you've upped the ante tonight. I mean, this conversation is just too good. Yeah, I want that too. I want to see Candace and Wendy be a united front. Y'all just know that I'm praying that Candace and Wendy really showed up and showed out at this reunion. That is all we can ask for. You know, all we can ask for. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, you guys are making up for last week. Yes. Is your dress the same design as Dr. Nicole from Miami? Oh, this is actually a sweater. It's a sweater. It's not a dress. I don't. Where did Dr. Nicole get her sweater from? I got mine. This is from Saks, actually. I bought it yesterday. Isn't that pretty? I was like, I need some pink in my life. Child, y'all more than making up for it, okay? Because y'all are on point. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you. I feel like my whole closet is like black. It's like everything's black. And I mean, I love color. Like I love pinks, I love oranges. But like sometimes in the winter time, I'm like, okay, like I need to like have some more color, you know? Yes, I'll be watching the SLC reunion. I might do like a combined recap for the reunion. I don't know yet. I'll see how I feel after tomorrow's episode, the part one. But guys, Taylor is going to be on OC and Tamra. Yeah, child. Listen, we rock black 24/7. Listen, child, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I got too much black now. Come on. What else have you guys been like watching on TV besides Real Housewives? Like what other shows? I finished binging The White Lotus. And a lot of y'all told me to watch it. And when I tell you, if you have not watched The White Lotus, stop what you're doing and watch it. You want to talk about some grade A television? The themes are just so good. No, yeah, White Lotus is so good. Oh, you've been watching Special Forces. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, Bling Empire is back. TJ Holmes and his boo in the unemployment line. A mess. Baddies West on Zeus. Y'all are a trip. Oh no, I will not be watching basketball. I will not be reviewing or watching Basketball Wives. I refuse. Oh, Dorothy Wang is on Bling Empire New York, right? Because she moved here. Oh, you're watching Wednesday on Netflix? I need to watch it. I also binge watched Good Girls. I binge watched all 4 seasons. I saw that Amy Roback didn't know about his other women. Child, she says that she's blindsided. Like, girl, that's what you get. You got with the cheater. Now look at that. No, White Lotus has a point. Like they touch on white privilege, entitlement, um uh they touch on so many themes. They touch on like how men can be misogynistic in season 2. There are so many themes. Like no, White Lotus, please keep watching. Yes, ageism, absolutely. Yeah, yes, classism, yes, yes, power, classism. Um, in season 2, I won't spoil it if you haven't watched it. Jennifer Coolidge is the only character. Her character is the only character who's in both seasons, right? But in season 2, you really see how desperation will be your downfall, and I'll just keep it at that. Yes, no, please get into White Lotus. Like, yeah, get into White Lotus. Get into it. Child. Oh my gosh. Season 2 of White Lotus had me so shook. Oh my gosh. That finale. I said, girl, well, wait, can we discuss how handsome Theo James is? The guy who played Cameron? And can we also talk about how handsome the actor is who played Albie? Oh, so cute. I was like, oh my gosh, so cute. Yes, fine as hell. Yes. Oh my god. And I said Portia was such an idiot because first of all, Albie is fine. He's from a rich family. He's nice. He's a gentleman. He went to Stanford. And you picking old boy who's not even cute. Like, what are you saying? Like, girl, are you dumb? Don't get me started, y'all. Don't get me started. But she irked me so bad. Hi, SZA, bye you. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, this may be off topic, but no one is talking about how Wendy is supposedly jealous of Mia, but Mia wants to eat her out. That's a dangerous sickness. Envy, lust, and hate. That's dangerous. Oh, I agree. I think that is very strange. I said in my recap that it is the sheer epitome of colorism for Giselle to say that Wendy's jealous of Mia. Wendy has nothing to be jealous of Mia about. Let's do a side by side comparison. Wendy is a beautiful woman, has clear skin, a beautiful family, a handsome husband, a successful career, and Mia has, I'll wait. So, on what planet is Wendy jealous of Mia? You thought Jack was sexy and Albie was lame? Mm-mm. No, he was not cute at all to me. Albie was so handsome. I was like, ooh. Like, no, I just have, yes, Mia's kids are cute. Mia's kids are cute. Yes, I will give her that. Me, Houston, I'm gonna take a jab at Mia's skin. She doesn't have a house or a business anymore. Child. No, I mean you're just not gonna lie like that and say that Wendy is jealous of Mia. That's just not true. That's a lie. Mia has the boss cardigan that Gordon gave her. Yeah, Mia's with an old man that she stole. Child, y'all are going in tonight. Honey, like Wendy said, Wendy said, you're beautiful, I'm gorgeous. I said, come through, Wendy. Yes, please watch The White Lotus. You will be screaming at your TV and like, I'm somebody, I don't watch horror, like I don't like scary stuff, but White Lotus is suspenseful. And there were times where I was like pacing the floors, especially the finale. I was like, oh my gosh. But season two, see, oh, and then the dynamics between the couples. Yes, White Lotus is on HBO Max. Please get into it. Oh, we should do a White Lotus live. Only the people who watch White Lotus, we could talk about it and give our opinions and theories because there's just so much to unpack. Hey, Sizzle Bayou, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for acknowledging that as a beautiful dark skinned woman that really bothered me. I love your reviews. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, listen, it bothered me too. It bothered me a lot. I was so angry. I think that Giselle, Robin, and Mia and Ashley are really bothered by Candace and Wendy. Those are two beautiful women. They're living well, they're flourishing in their careers, and the fact that they feel good about themselves, that really bothers them. I think that Giselle wants them to both sort of kiss the ring, so to speak, and they refuse to do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please, guys, please binge the show. The first season of White Lotus is 6 episodes, and the second season is 7 episodes. But please, please, like, binge watch the show. Oh, I like Harlem too, and it's coming back, I think, next week. I can't wait to binge. Wait, y'all, can I talk quickly? Can I ask you a question? Did you guys watch the show Good Girls? It was on NBC, then it moved to Netflix, and then it got canceled after the fourth season. I need to just talk to somebody about this, like anybody out there, just quickly. Just humor me for like 3 seconds, please. Did anybody watch it? Okay, you watched it. All right, wait, listen to me. So I binge watched the show, and I don't know why. I feel like I'm not the same person. I don't know what kind of crack they put in the show. But like I'm really angry at how they did Rio. Rio, I only watched the show for him. Yes, Red is in it. Christina Hendricks, I love her down. But like Rio was the star of the show. And the fact that they gave him like 2 scenes per episode that were only 30 seconds long, like you guys, I'm really hyped over this. I'm really pissed off because I watched the entire series last week, like the whole thing. And they gave Rio a minute screen time in every episode. And how do you have 4 seasons and Beth and Rio only hooked up 3 times? What were y'all doing? It was like the writers or the actors were like, I don't know. It's like, were they jealous that he became the fan favorite? Because I'm just confused as to why that man only had that little time on the screen. Dean should have been killed off of the show. I did not want to see his face. I don't know why it was so hard to get Rio and Beth together. And Rio is so fine. Like, oh, you know what, guys? Why am I going crazy over a fictional show? But that show, it like did something to my brain because I'm just still like upset at how the series finale is just so many unanswered questions. It was really upsetting, and I'm really upset that I even started the show. It's like, why did I do this to myself? Like, if you've never seen Good Girls, don't even waste your time because you're gonna get pissed off because it's like it's a tease, it's a letdown, and they did the best character on the show so wrong. He only got a minute every single episode. I clocked it. Let me get some tea. He had an issue with the salary. They wanted so I was reading up on like the blogs and stuff, and they said that they wanted him to take a pay cut or something for the 5th season, and he didn't want to do it, but he has every right to say no to a pay cut because he was the star of the show. I only watched the show for Rio. Manny Montana, the actor's real name. I only watched for him. So I don't understand why they want him to take a pay cut. Like he was the show. They didn't like him. That's why he quit. I could see that. Exactly. Every time he said mama or Elizabeth, like I just, you know what? That's another lie for another day. It just makes me like, y'all, I'm so like sad. Like you would think that this is like I'm sitting up here emotional over a damn show. Yes, I read up on that, but his wife is black. I said, "Come through." I said, okay, I read up on that too about how the actors didn't like each other. Yeah, him and Christina didn't. They had beef. And then I saw that old interview that her, Retta, and Mae Whitman did at the Y, and she was talking about, oh yeah, he calls me Chris on set, and I'm like, my name's not Chris, my name is Christina, and it's like, girl, what? Child, yes, the way he ended those sentences. All right, I had to just, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about this later, but yeah, I had to get that off of my chest because it really pissed me off at how he was the best character on the screen, the best character on the show, and he only got a minute, and the episodes are 42 minutes long. Why is this man only getting a minute on my screen? All right. Thank you. They should have made a spinoff for him. I agree. It's like they were determined to let the show flop because it made no sense. And they should have been together. Like, I don't understand. Like The last hookup scene that they got was at the grandma's house. Like, they only kissed one time in the series. I was just like, you know what? Let me not get mad. Okay, guys, excuse me. I'm sorry. That show really just they need to have a spinoff. They need to have a spinoff. But okay, Reasonable Doubt is good. Okay, I will check that out. I know that BMF is back on. I don't watch that. I watch Power. Like, I'm addicted to the whole Power series. Um, what else do I watch? Oh, Succession. Succession is so good. That restaurant bathroom scene, like, it should have been longer. We'll talk more about this. Maybe we can do a Good Girls Live and just talk about that. Riches was good. Okay, I'll check Riches out too. I liked I liked what was oh, I binge watched The Best Man, the final chapters. It was really good. Like, I don't know, I didn't go into it with like high expectations, but like I enjoyed it. All right, I'll check out both shows, Riches and Reasonable Doubt. And then I'm happy that what's it? Bel Air is coming back in February. I can't wait for that. Yeah, The Best Man was really good. I was like, okay. You didn't like Riches. I don't think it had good writing. I'll check it out. I'll check it out and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, Bel Air was really good. I'm so excited for season 2. I love Coco Jones. She's so pretty, so talented. Like, I'm just so happy that she's the new Hillary Banks. Yes, yes. Love it. I've been watching The Sandman, Sleep of the Just. Is it good? Is it scary? Russian Doll. What channel's Russian Doll on? Is it Netflix? You're gonna be addicted to Reasonable Doubt. Okay, I'll check it out. This is good to know. I always like knowing, like, more shows, you know? Watch Russian Doll now. Is it now, I don't like scary stuff, though. Is it if it's scary, then I'm not gonna watch it because I can't do scary. Yes, there's the new Bravo show. It's an all-black cast. It's a Summer House spinoff in Martha's Vineyard. Not scary, but psychological thriller comedy. Do I do YouTube full time? I do. I do. I'm blessed that I'm able to do it full time. Don't worry, I will let you know if something is too personal. It's not scary? Okay. If it's not, I'll check it out then. Oh, industries like Succession too? Okay, I'll check it out. I stopped watching Married at First Sight when they had that season with Paige and Chris, and Paige was like, "Of all the black women that you picked me out with, that you paired me with, you gave me like the ugliest one." Remember that season? It was Atlanta, and he was playing her. First of all, she should have sued for emotional distress, and she was still trying to make it work with him. This man called you ugly and said he does not want you in 20 different ways on national TV, and you're still talking about making it work and it's what God would want. I said, "Are you insane?" Absolutely not. That was a hot mess. And he looked terrible. I said, "How dare you?" Oh, I'm gonna check out Yellowstone. Yeah, Married at First Sight is the ghetto. But guys, no, y'all, it is, oh my gosh, we've been on here for 2 hours. Y'all, I'm gonna call tonight because we'll be on here chatting all day. But in all seriousness, though, I love you guys. I had the best time. I'll check out Yellowstone, but I'm gonna end it right here, y'all. I hope you guys had a good time. I love you guys. Have a great night, and I will see you for SOC in Miami. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good night.